Hey now, thanks in advance for watching this video. So, over the past 3 seasons of living on Wild One, Shireen has done a miraculous job at really utilizing the limited amount of space that we have on her. Shireen's going to walk through all the things that she's done on Wild One to utilize space better, to improve our comfort while on Wild One, and to make her feel like home. If you happen to like this video and you want to support this channel, please, 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 before you go, hit the like, subscribe, and alert bells before you go, and we would really appreciate it.
Hi everybody, welcome to the episode of how to make your boat as comfortable as your land home. When we decided to start living this lifestyle, one of the things that was really important to me is to how to bring all the luxury and comforts of our land home to our boat home. And it was really important to me because if you lived here 6 months out of the year, you don't want to feel like you're constantly compromising with your lifestyle. One of my favorite rooms in our boat is the kitchen, and I had a lot of fun purchasing things for the kitchen. One of the things you want to keep in mind before you start purchasing things for your sailboat is the type of material. And if you're going to buy something in metal, which is what you would need for silverware, is corrosion resistant metal, which what I discovered and researched was 1810, which is also called 316 stainless steel. And it's the most corrosion resistant metal that you can purchase for everyday uses. On Liberty tabletops, they have this fun nautical theme. So if you zoom in, you'll see that it has like an anchor and some starfish and fish. It's really fun. So next I want to talk about is pots and pans. As you realize, in your regular land home, they take up a lot of room, and I needed a marine solution for that. So I started researching pots and pans, and I found an, again, 1810 stainless steel solution, and it's compact and it's nested. Now, as you can see, this is the whole thing. A big frying pan, a stir fry pan, 3 pots, and a strainer, and then the big pot. Now, one of the greatest things about this is that because a lot of the space for pots and pans is the handles, right? And so Magma has these removable handles. So, and it's great. You just put the pot on the stove, and then you slide up, release the button, and there you go. One of the problems that we needed a solution for was how to store things. And some things are odd shaped and they don't fit like perfectly inside our one space where I put everything, which is under the kitchen sink. And my girlfriend had a great idea. Like, the example is for these cutting boards. Like, if you slide them somewhere all together, you're always fighting with them to try to get other things out. Well, she had a solution with, why don't you buy these file folder holders? And so that's what we did. We put our cutting boards in one of them, and we put our trivets in the other one, and it's really nice, and they slide right in there next to all the appliances under our sink. So next I want to talk about the appliances that we use every single day. When we had our first season on Wild One of the things we brought onto the boat was an air fryer we had from home. It was small and compact, and we thought it would be a perfect size. It was perfect for air frying. It was a great footprint. However, what we realized was once we make a meal and we want to reheat it, because we didn't have a microwave, we'd have to reheat everything back up in pots and pans. It was like we had cooked a full-fledged meal again, which is kind of annoying, especially when you're sailing and you just want to heat something up and eat it when you're on passage. So I needed to find a solution for that, and I did a bunch of research, and I found these amazing new appliances that were just designed and invented. They're an air fryer, a microwave, a conventional oven, and this is it. And it's in the same exact footprint as our old air fryer. It's really like the best thing they created in the world, honestly, for somebody who lives in a small space. Secondly, what we have on our counters is our electric kettle. We use that every single day to make coffee, and anytime I need to make vegetable broth, I use it for that also. And lastly, our toaster. So these 3 appliances are always on our countertops. 2 things that we do have out when we're under anchor and we leave out is, one is our shake blender, and we use that every single day. So when we're not at Passage, I just pull it out and leave it out. And lastly, our soda stream. So one of the things that we needed a solution for, when you're on island, it's really hard, expensive, and quite bulky to have a lot of cans of pop. So we have a soda stream, and it's a great solution for not always having to drink distilled water, and which gets boring after a while. So we always have that on our counter when we're at Anchor also. I wanted to briefly review like some of the other appliances that we bought for Wow One that really are solutions for almost anything you want to make. First, it's the Instapot. This kit is my rice maker, my slow cooker, and my pressure cooker. It's awesome. I love it. I owned this before we even moved on to Wow One, and I rarely used it because I had all those other appliances that I used regularly. But on the boat, it's all in one, and it's amazing. Another thing that we used on our land home a lot was electric skillet. We make pancakes on it, we make bacon on it, grilled cheese, you name it. And so I needed a solution for the boat, but ours at home was like this big. And so I found this really small one, and it's amazing. It fits right on my countertop. Another solution that we use is the immersion blender. This is great because we do a lot of soups and things that need blending, and I didn't bring like a big blender on the boat and just made a big mess with the shake maker. Lastly, we brought this small compact food processor on the boat. It's tiny. It fits right under my sink, and I just pull it out whenever I need to do anything chopping and grinding. All those appliances that I pulled out all belong under here. They all fit in there. I had to be really picky with what things I brought on Wow One and how I could store them under the sink. One of the challenges of living this lifestyle is storage space. We bought these little plastic containers, and we have the everyday spices that we use all the time held in them, so that when I'm cooking, they are right there at my fingertips. And this one I have lots of spices, and this one I have lots of oils and hot sauces. Now whatever we couldn't fit in here, we have really nicely in this little drawer. You can see little drawers filled with spices. It was really important that we found solutions for Tupperware and bowls. And my mother-in-law actually found these collapsible Tupperware solutions. They're amazing. You can fill it up, like they come in all sizes. We have all sizes. When you need to fill them up, you can do this, and then when all the food is gone and you store them, they're like that size. It's really super cool. Another solution that we found was measuring cups. They take up a lot of room in drawers, but we found ones that are collapsible, and so they solve all of our needs. I got all 4 sizes. And another solution for storage is nesting bowls. So we have 3 sets. We have metal ones that we can use for air fryer oven. We have plastic ones that are for cooking and baking. And then we have these pretty ones that each come with their own tray. So I have like a tray for appetizers or serving food. And it also comes with a bowl that comes with it. And also what it does is, if you have something in the bowl and you need a lid, voila.
Here's where I mounted my Acuba UV water filter and sanitizer. And the filter, carbon filter, is right here. And this is the faucet right here, the black one. We haven't had any problems with water. We make our own water, but it, I don't know, water tastes pretty good. It's not bad.
Our first season, we had a lot of our dry goods. We were living like a regular land home, and what I found was we started getting bugs in our rice and our beans, and we had to throw so much food out, and it made me really sad. I hate waste. And so I did a bunch of research, and what I ended up doing, I found 2 solutions. One solution is we just bought a whole bunch of these plastic containers that seal, and they keep our food fresh for 1, and they keep the bugs out for 2. So we found these containers and we put all kinds of things in them. Snacks, oatmeal, sealed snacks, even snacks that are only individually wrapped still get stale in the sea air. Another solution I found, like when you have dried beans or pasta or rice, I didn't want thousands of these containers. Our boat can't really house all that. So we put things with in Ziploc bags with bay leaves in them. And I do not understand the magic of bay leaves, but they're magical. They keep all bugs out. We haven't had any problems with our rice or our pasta or our beans. So after season 1, what we noticed was we were constantly going to shore on islands to get ice. So we got an ice maker. It says right here next to our freezer. And then we just found the solution. Found these reusable Ziploc bags. They're really sturdy. We used regular Ziploc bags the first year, and then that didn't work. They just got holes in them when you're trying to pound out the ice. But these reusable ones are really more durable, and so they're awesome. And then we found this amazing metal scooper that just breaks up the ice. So, I mean, I know that you're laughing, but this changed our life because we would be banging and banging this ice when we needed some ice. But this little scooper is magical, and it just totally breaks the ice in perfect cubes. When you live in a small space, one of the things that was important for me was to bring our family and friends with us everywhere we went. And I didn't want to have pictures everywhere. I mean, you can't leave picture frames sitting on your counters when you're sailing. And so I got this digital frame. I love this thing. It really, really warms my heart when I'm sitting inside and eating dinner or working on my computer, and I just look over and I see another familiar face and a smile. And so I highly recommend one of these to bring home to you on your sailing adventures. One of my favorite things on this sailboat, which is kind of funny, is my washer and dryer. I actually only use the wash feature because the dry feature takes 4 hours. I've never actually done it. It seems like a waste of power, especially when you have the beautiful sun and wind to dry your clothes. So we have a clothesline outside that we hang when we do laundry. This beautiful thing, Mike installed for me the first season, and I love it. You can put one bath towel with a bunch of little towels in there. You could probably put 6 men's t-shirts in here at one time. It's perfect. It takes 29 minutes. It runs the cycle really well. And I love it.
Oh, I should add that we special ordered this. This is a Korean manufacturer, Daewoo. And you can readily get the Korean version of these. They make one version for Australia and that area, and they don't make it for the United States, I don't believe, or at least they didn't at the time that we purchased this. So we had to special order it through eBay, and we got the Australian version. So it's in English, but it's 230 and 50 hertz. So I had to install 3 kilowatt, 230 volt, 50 hertz inverter to power it.
Right before we leave for the season, we provision in Virginia, because that's where Wild One, we store her over hurricane season. And we buy enough goods for our 6 months of traveling. So things that store really well, we purchase ahead of time and provision in Virginia before we take off. Of course, we run out of things because it's impossible to be able to store all the things we need for 6 months sailing. So we buy what we can and do our best guess. I have lots of spreadsheets and kind of monitor what we've purchased year after year and what we have left over, and I try to do the best guess for the upcoming season. Obviously, those cabinets can't hold all of our provisions, so we have lots of magical places. Now, when you hide something on a sailboat to keep it safe and to tuck it away so it's safe under passage, you have to remember where things are. And I'm not really good at that. So what we do is we put things in big Rubbermaid containers and we put them in our bilges or under our beds. And then I take pictures of that Rubbermaid container before we seal it and put it away. For everyday products that we run out of a lot and there's room for them, we actually have them here under our salon seats. This is all cupboard space, and we strategically put certain things in certain places. Right here, under this seat, we have all of our snacks, and also we put our onions here because it's a dry, dark space. This nav station seat pulls out, and under here, look at that. So this is the bulk of our dried goods for our kitchen is right here. That's not in our bilges. So part of making it feel like a home, and this is my favorite topic, is adding those special touches. I had so much fun with this stuff, and I'd like to share some of it with you. You can pretty much personalize anything you want to. And so we have had a lot of fun personalizing a lot of our cups and towels and pillows. My sister-in-law got me these beautiful kitchen towels that have Wow One sailing on them. We have Yeti cups that have Wow One sailing on them. We have 6 of these, and each one of them has like a different boat job, so that when we have visitors on our visiting us, they just grab a Yeti with a job, and then that's their Yeti for the whole week, and everybody knows whose Yeti it is. We've also have Wow One coffee mugs, and also wine glasses, which is so fun. Our friends gave us these right when we purchased Wow One, and they were so fun, and they actually got the ball rolling on customization because we just thought it was great. So now I want to cover like how we've talked about what we've done with our kitchen and all of our home goods, and now I want to talk about the fun stuff. I want to talk about decorating. When I decorate a room, I like to think of the main color theme and the subordinate colors, and then the pop color. For the sailboat is a small space, so I use the same color theme for the whole sailboat. Our main color is navy, and our small colors are white, beige, and our pop color is red. And so once I decided that, then everything else kind of just follows through, because my eye just catches things that I want when I see it. And we bought these pillows for our outside cockpit, and I found these sea back pillows, which were made of old sailcloths. So they're really super cool. They're beautiful. They're soft. They're resistant to moisture. And the other pillows I bought, these were from Crate and Barrel, and they're Umbrella. Another one of my themes is starfish. I have starfish on my pillows, and I have starfish on my my rugs, my area rugs that are in the salon. Now, the Seabax company also does custom pillows for you, and I had them make Wow One logo pillows. So I bought 2 of these. They're super fun, and I love them. But continuing on with the navy and the theme, we got these cup plates. They are actually marine grade. They have these little rubber bottoms so that they don't slide when you're sailing. They don't, and that is actually a big problem, because we set sail the other day and I was drinking coffee and I forgot to secure my coffee mug, which is this, and it just flew and I had coffee all over the cockpit. So this is actually an amazing feature, and again, continued on with the nautical theme. Thank you for exploring with me today how we made Wow One our cozy little home on water. It's everything from the solutions that we found were anything from form, function, to personalization and customization. It's really a balance between all these things that make your home magical. I would love to hear from you below in the comments about how you've had solutions to all these different problems that you have making your boat a home. I want to hear about your solutions. I want to hear about all the fun things you customized. And I want to thank you for joining us on Wow One.
Thanks.
So, click this in like this. Whoa. solution for this issue. Mike, I don't look good because the sun is weird on my chest. If you look at the silverware cut, we should actually have it facing them. Episode of how to make your home a Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today we're going to show you how to make your boat a comfy, cozy home. And you'll get our next video right in your laptop. Just as good as 316. It's a little less corrosive. It's a little less